Welcome to this special edition of On the Spot. I'm your host, Josh Montbrion, here with Carter Dahl. Carter's been going through this illness that not a lot of people understand, so I brought him in here to help understand what he's going through. So thank you for joining us, Carter. Can you just discuss a little bit about what you're going through?
It started back in October and kind of got sick over that span of time and missed like the whole month of October, and then went and saw a couple different doctors and was in the emergency room, and they kind of couldn't figure out what it was, and they thought it was pneumonia or just like a stomach infection. And so I went to the emergency room on the 24th in Mankato, and I went in and they did a CT scan, and they found this 11 centimeter abscess on my liver, which from a medical standpoint, they would only treat 5 centimeters. So then I was like, this is pretty big then.
Yeah.
So from there, we stayed in that hospital until the morning, and then from then I was transferred to Mayo in Rochester, and I was treated there for 13 days. And then I came out for a couple weeks and was back in class for a week, and then started having problems again. So I went back, and they took out my gallbladder and appendix. And 2 days after that, I was out, and then I went back the next day, and I was back in for 13 days.
Jeez. So are you completely good now, or are you?
I'm like 99%.
Physically?
Yeah, physically I'm getting back. They're just monitoring it. They don't want anything to happen again, so
Let's hope not.
Yeah, I know.
Holy cow. So since you've missed so much time, you're not going to be eligible this spring for tennis, is that right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so how are you going to be able to still have a leadership role on the team with the tennis team?
Yesterday was the first time I was able to go to practice, and that was a huge deal because I've been waiting to go back since even though they only started recently, but it just feels like I've been kind of distant for everyone. So I'm trying to get back, and I want to still do the same thing, but more of a coaching role now since I'm not playing this year. But yeah, I still want to be very involved in the team.
Absolutely. All right, so now that we understand that a little bit better, we're gonna ask you just a few questions. You can answer them any way you'd like, okay? All right, so if you would you like to be famous? And if you would it be like as an actor or as an athlete?
I'd love to be a famous athlete.
Yeah?
For sure.
For what sport? Tennis?
Tennis, yeah. But if I could pick any, I would have been a famous basketball player when I was younger, yeah.
Cool, okay. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained one quality, what would it be?
That's a tough one. I think just like pure kindness. I think being kind to people is super important. So I think that'd be something to be. I don't think I'm a hateful person, but to be good at that would be awesome.
Cool. Who is your role model?
I look up to my brother a lot. He's 8 years older than me, so he's been there for me all the time, and beating up on me and showing me things. So yeah.
Make you tough, right?
That's right.
There you go. What is your favorite TV show?
I'm big into The Office. I think I've rewatched The Office about 6 times in the last 2 years.
Steve Carell's hilarious.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Love it. What type of music do you listen to?
I pretty much exclusively listen to like hip hop and rap.
Who's your favorite artist?
Jeezy.
Oh, really? I think we had a former tennis star earlier today say the same thing about rap. I think so.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song?
I like off his new album. It's called Calm Down. It's a good one.
Okay. If somebody were to play you in a movie, who would it be?
Matt Damon.
Why Matt Damon?
I think he's like a stud. And who doesn't want to be Matt Damon?
It's true. All right. Thank you for that special edition of On the Spot here with Carter Dahl. Carter, thanks for being with us. We'll see you next week.